In Comic Book Boom, you play as publishers at the height of the 1990s comic book craze. To score big, you're going to publish books with the hottest 90s trends. You're going to attract readers with marketing stunts that hype up your books, and you're going to spike sales with collectible enhancements. But get too greedy, and this boom is going to go bust. Each round, you'll develop and publish your line of books to earn profits. A book's profit is its collectability times its readership. Many books have themes with explosive growth potential, but they lack readership. As books gain hype, their themes are going to get pushed up the market board, reaching higher and higher levels of readership. If the theme ever gets to overhyped, though, the book is going to get canceled and won't turn any profit. Comic Book Boom is played over several rounds, with each round having 5 different phases. You're going to play each phase of those rounds simultaneously, but just make sure that all players are in the same phase at the same time. The first phase is research, where you'll acquire new cards. Pick the books, stunts, or enhancements deck. Take the top 3 cards from that deck, put one in your hand, and put the other 2 in the discard pile. Your very first research is going to cost $0 because you're going to have 0 cards in your hand. The next time around, you're going to have 1 card. It's going to cost you $1. The next 2 cards, it's going to cost you $2, and so on. Once everyone's researched as many times as they'd like, it's time to move to the next phase. During develop, you're going to play any number of those cards from your hand. If it's a book, put it face down in your line. If it's an enhancement or a stunt, put it face down on top of any book in your line. Remember, you can't have 2 cards with the same name on top of the same book, so no doubling up those foil covers. Once everyone's emptied their hands, it's time to start the publish phase. For each book in your line, turn that book and the cards on top of it face up, and move each of the book's themes up 1 level for each hype it has. Once all books are accounted for, move to the profit phase. So if any of your books have an overhyped theme, you have to cancel those books. Move the bubble up 1 level for every book that you cancel. Finally, collect money from the books that you published. Once everyone's collected their profits, it's time to clean up. Move the bubble up 1 level. If any themes are higher than the bubble, move them down to the bubble's level. Leave any themes below the bubble where they are. Return all of your temporary cards to your hand. Leave your books face up in your line. At the end of cleanup, if the bubbles reach burst, the game is over, and the player with the most money wins. Otherwise, go in for another round. And that's Comic Book Boom. Head to gadabout.games/CBB to learn more about Comic Book Boom and find out about all of our other games.